So what do you think is the bottleneck or the challenge of moving to this model, right? Because I'm used to actually doing what I call as cost plus pricing, right? Hey,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what, this is really what it it costs me to manufacture, and here is my overhead, and this is really my price, and therefore here is my price or MRP as you call it, and this is really what you give to the customer. Suddenly the way you need to price has to be very different, and therefore it requires a new pricing mental model that
yeah.
me as a professional, or as an executive or as a CEO, I have to start looking at it very differently, right?
Yes, yes. And it's basically, it's just price for value. It's
Hmm.
price for the value you create, not the cost that you incur. Right? Again, costs are immaterial to the
Hmm.
value you create. And what economics are about is value. That people view the value of your offering more than the money in their account.
Hmm.
And so how do you price for that value? And guess what? It's a very individual thing. It's hard to price. I mean, you could maybe able you can create a bell curve of how much people are willing to pay, particularly if you have a standard product. But it's very difficult to understand that the economic discrimination of when people are willing to pay less, when they're willing to pay more. And but here's what you do with that bell curve: just recognize the more you shift from goods and services to experiences and transformation, you're shifting that bell curve to the right, right, or to the right, right, and that means that the average price you're going to be able to pay, and irrespective of cost, it's off the value that you create inside of each individual customer.